The beauty of a woman is seen in her eyes, because that is the doorway to her heart, the place where love resides. Look, whenever I hear or read I'm beautiful, I simply don't understand it. I'm certainly not beautiful in any conventional way. I didn't make my career on beauty. The beauty of a woman is not in a facial mole, but true beauty in a woman is reflected in her soul. It is the caring that she lovingly gives, the passion that she knows. Makeup can only make you look pretty on the outside, but it doesn't help if you're ugly on the inside. Unless you eat the makeup. And the beauty of a woman, with passing years, only grows. My look is attainable. Women can look like Audrey Hepburn by flipping out their hair, buying the large sunglasses, and the little sleeveless dresses. I'm not beautiful. My mother once called me an ugly duckling. But, listed separately, I have a few good features. There are more important things than outward appearance. No amount of makeup can cover an ugly personality. Dress like you are already famous. Beauty is being the best possible version of yourself, inside and out. Elegance is the only beauty that never fades. A woman can be beautiful as well as intellectual. For beautiful eyes, look for the good in others. For beautiful lips, speak only words of kindness. And for poise, walk with the knowledge that you are never alone. True beauty in a woman is reflected in her soul. It's the caring and that she lovingly gives, the passion that she shows, and the beauty of a woman only grows with passing years. I believe in manicures. I believe in overdressing. I believe in primping at leisure and wearing lipstick. I believe in pink. I believe happy girls are the prettiest girls. Makeup can only make you look pretty on the outside, but it doesn't help if you're ugly on the inside. Unless you eat the makeup. I decided, very early on, just to accept life unconditionally. I never expected it to do anything special for me, yet I seemed to accomplish far more than I had ever hoped. Most of the time it just happened to me without me ever seeking it. I don't take my life seriously, but I do take what I do in my life seriously. Living is like tearing through a museum. Not until later do you really start absorbing what you saw, thinking about it, looking it up in a book, and remembering, because you can't take it in all at once. Giving is living. If you stop wanting to give, there's nothing more to live for. My own life has been much more than a fairy tale. I've had my share of difficult moments, but whatever difficulties I've gone through, I've always gotten the prize at the end. And I think that's what life is all about, actually, about children and flowers. The best thing to hold on to in life is each other. If you lead a simple life, and that story is written, then that story will not satisfy. It needs an angle. Suppose there is no angle. When you have nobody you can make a cup of tea for, when nobody needs you, that's when I think life is over. When you have nobody you can make a cup of tea for, when nobody needs you, that's when I think life is over. There is one difference between a long life and a great dinner. In the dinner, the sweet things come last. Life is a party. Dress for it. They say love is the best investment. The more you give, the more you get in return. We all want to be loved, don't we? Everyone looks for a way of finding love. It's a constant search for affection in every walk of life. If you're going to portray love, you have to feel it. If we are meant to love thy neighbor as thyself, then surely we should love the world's children as our own. If I'm honest, I have to tell you I still read fairy tales and I like them best of all. I never think of myself as an icon. What is in other people's minds is not in my mind. I just do my thing. My greatest victory has been to be able to live with myself, to accept my shortcomings. I'm a long way from the human being I'd like to be, but I've decided I'm not so bad after all. I'm an introvert. I love being by myself, love being outdoors, love taking a long walk with my dogs and looking at the trees, flowers, and the sky. It is too much to hope that I shall keep up my success. I don't ask for that. All I shall do is my best and hope. I have to be alone very often. I'd be quite happy if I spent from Saturday night until Monday morning alone in my apartment. That's how I refuel. Let's face it, a nice creamy chocolate cake does a lot for a lot of people. It does for me. For my whole life, my favorite activity was reading. It's not the most social pastime. I was born with an enormous need for affection, and a terrible need to give it. On the one hand, maybe I've remained infantile, while on the other I matured quickly because at a young age I was very aware of suffering and fear. There is a shade of red for every woman. I don't want to be alone, I want to be left alone. No matter where you run, you just end up running into yourself. Only the absolutely determined people succeed. True friends are families which you can select.